No need for enums. I read a post recently where someone mentioned that there is no need for using enums in Python. I'm interested in whether this is true or not. For example, I use an enum to represent modem control signals. Isn't it better that I use if signal equals signals.cts column than if signal equals cts column, or am I missing something?
Signals.cts does seem better than CTS. But signals is not an enum, it's a class with specific fields. The claim, as I've heard it, is that you don't need a separate enum language construct, as you can do things like you've done in the question, or perhaps. If you have that in a signals module, it can be imported as used in a similar fashion. For example, if signal equals signals.cts column. This is used in several modules in the standard library, including the re and os modules.
In your exact example, I guess it would be okay to use defined constants, as it would raise an error when the constant is not found. Alas, a typo in a string would not. I guess there is an at least equal solution using object orientation. BTW, if CTS column will always be true, since only empty strings are interpreted as false.
Do we need enums in Python? Do we need an HTML module, a database module, or a bool type? I would classify enums as a nice to have, not a must have. However, part of the reason enums finally showed up in Python 3.4 is because they are such a nice to have that many folk re-implemented enums by hand. With so many private and public versions of enumerations, interoperability becomes an issue, standard use becomes an issue, etc., etc. So to answer your question, no, we don't need an enum type. But we now have one anyway. There's even a backported version.
I think there's a lot more to load on enumerations, setting arbitrary values, bitwise operations, whitespace descriptions. Please read below very short post, check the enum class offered, and judge yourself. Python enum post.
If you want to see more, please consider subscribing.